Hey guys, it's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe, and I wanted to talk about the 1988 film Slime City. This is the Blu-ray dual pack. It's a one disc, but it has Slime City and the sequel, Slime City Massacre, which I will most likely cover in a video to follow. So it says here 1989, but online it says 1988, so it's a late 80s film. It is a underground horror comedy you may have heard of over the years. Some people compare it to, I guess, most like Street Trash or Body Melt. Body Melt I really liked a lot. That grew on me. Street Trash I loved. This one's probably my least favorite out of the three, but it's still very fun. The movie stars this main guy who gets a little rinky-dink old apartment in a building in New York City, and everything's very run down. There's some really weird inhabitants in the building, and one of the neighbors invites him over for this strange green pudding. It almost looks like something out of Troll 2, and he eats it, and he has this green wine, and he starts to change, and he starts to turn into this weird pus-filled kind of face melt creature on the front, and he starts murdering people. And there's a backstory to it. I don't want to say too much, but he starts murdering people. It's gruesome. There's blood and people getting killed in certain ways. And when he murders people, he goes back to normal. So he's trying to sort of figure out what's going on, and his friends and his girlfriend are sort of getting wrapped up into it. And meanwhile, the neighbors are manipulating him and using him. And there's this big backstory about something that had happened in the building years ago, and the people are all affected by it in some regard. I don't want to, again, spoil it. This Blu-ray was $20 on Alternative Cinema's website. They're the one who I think they put this out, possibly. It says here it's Camp Motion Pictures, but when I looked them up, for some reason Alternative Cinema came up, and their website had it the cheapest compared to everywhere else. It has both Slime City and Slime City 2, Slime City Massacre, a 2006 commentary, a 2016 commentary, a making of, a mini documentary, trailers. That's for the first film. I'll just talk about that because we're not reviewing the second film here. But if you like movies like, I guess maybe like Tenement mixed with Street Trash, that's kind of the best way I could put it. You'll probably like Slime City. It feels almost like Trauma-esque, where the special effects and everything is kind of cheesy. There is some little bit of comedy to it. Has that grungy old New York City feeling from the 80s, and some cool special effects with like blood and like goo and stuff dripping and squirting. They call them not slime exploitation, splat. There's a term people use for those three films, for Slime City, Street Trash, and Body Melt, exploitation. Maybe that's it. And I think you'll like it. It's you got to know what you're getting into. It's a very low budget, kind of crappy film. There is some static and weathered looking material. The audio has some hissing and popping. It's not perfect by any means, but for two movies, I thought it was a pretty good deal, and it's a fun underground B movie. So let me know, guys, if you've seen Slime City. I thought it was fun. You just have to know what you're getting into, obviously. But I think watching this channel, most likely you know what you're getting into at this point. So thank you guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from Sega CD Universe. Be good.